I don't think I haven't streamed. When was the last time? I'm actually looking at this right now. When was the last time I streamed Ultimate Team? It's been a while, hasn't it? It has been 2 weeks. I don't remember the team I had 2 weeks ago. This is the team I got now. And I'm not gonna lie, I very much enjoy my team. I got the Steve Young, which means eventually I'm gonna get that 91 if I bother to grind for it. But I like Drew Brees now, so yeah. If anyone wants a quarterback that hits his throws majority of the time and doesn't airmail them, Drew Brees. My linebacking core could probably use some help. But then again, I'm rarely using more than these three linebackers. Even when I run nickel, um, Tyrann Mathieu is my linebacker. Meaning, when I'm in nickel or I'm in dime, I got Mathis Farley back there, which I ain't mad at. He's actually he does what he needs to do. And plus, literally, at least with the people I'm playing against, when I run man to man with these guys, now the only person it used to be the only person who got burnt was who did I have? Wasn't my it was Xavier Rhodes. Xavier Rhodes. Xavier Rhodes used to get burnt all the time. Now it's more Chris Harris, just because his speed. His speed 79, which he's slower than I think all. The only person slower than him is Richard Sherman, but Richard Sherman makes up for that with his zone coverage and play recognition too. Oh no, his is actually better. His press, made for it was press. Chris Harris Jr. can't press. At least not until I upgrade him more, which I just haven't done it yet. Excuse me. I'll do it eventually though. I guess you could say my line is up too, but no one gets sacks. No one gets sacks in this game unless you have good back here. You don't get sacks. You don't get sacks in this game because every time, most times when you blitz and someone sees you blitzing, they're just audible into a quick pass. And also, Cordell Patterson is still the best player on my team at kick returner. Do I have anyone at 87? I thought I did. Zach Martin. Get you a Zach Martin. With that being said, I know there's a house rules things going on now, but I'll play that later. I'm playing head to head now. Which also reminds me I need to. You think I remember to do this every time, but I don't. That's because when I'm streaming Overwatch, I don't do this. Also, that last one, that Overwatch, not overtime, that overtime house rules was fun. I ain't even gonna lie. This looks cool too, but I'll play it later. And you see, I have lost 3 already, so I really can't lose another one. I remember last time, last time I was playing Madden, I was getting blown out the wazoo. This happens when you actually just learn the game more, learn what you can do, what you can't do. Even then, I still gotta learn sometimes what I can and can't do with certain players. Like I've learned, I can run with Drew Brees, not far, but I can run enough where he doesn't get sacked. I learned when I learned sometimes I want to have Devontae Murray running the ball. Sometimes I want to have Tariq Cohen running the ball. So I got a Josh Adams, He's a 72 overall, but he got 80 speed. So I'll throw him in there sometimes just because. Especially if it's a blowout.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
But no one can throw against man coverage. If I'm going to start zone.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I'd be surprised if he didn't. Oh, he's not. Yes, he is.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
I know I pitched that side. Yeah, he did too.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If he gets strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Bring it back. That's a fake.
A shotgun snap for Love.
Whoa!
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
How did he get out of
7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
I think he's going to run the ball.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Love.
Oh, I got juked. I got juked bad.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
I thought I was running a street route.
Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all? Going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they've made it pay off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. We got it, we got it. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Kill, kill, kill. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I want to watch jump pads like that. You do not have to do that.
Ready. 95-56. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. Check 4. Check 4.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Danny. Watch the safety creep. Kill. You got quick.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Nickel Roby-Coleman up to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Kill. Sammy.
On play action, it's Breeze. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Travis Kelce, 30 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check. Fire alert.
Play action, it's locked. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Dang, I couldn't get it.
That will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Luck. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there, because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Luck. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
First down, a run with Cohen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
The first carry for Josh Adams. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? 5-9. Over. 50, 50. Ready? Hey, switch gears.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. Second and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman.
Out. Watch the twist. Check three. Tonight.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up third and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Right there. Dead, baby. Ready. Yellow lady.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Breeze. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
That's why I have
Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7.
I was going to clean him up.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they fought.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And some space here. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
I think he's mad right now. He wants to punch me so bad in the
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last two drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready. Yellow weighty. 54 miles. 5'9".
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze.
Ooh,
A flip for the football, and it's
him.
intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Remember the things I
And
should
this results in 6 touchdowns.
That's one of them.
We got this.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And we've got a good one, bro.
That was
We're
one
all
of them,
knotted
bro.
up at 14.
I thought I'd be able to do it, and I didn't.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. We'll see what happens.
Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Over.
Now Breeze.
I see him.
Going deep here for Allen.
I saw him
Into
late.
double coverage, and it's
I saw him
intercepted.
late.
A.J. Boye
Oh,
with
yeah,
a
he was
pick.
open
And a
way
big
before
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the
Way
first
before
one that he
I
threw,
missed it.
he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Wow, good
And all the way down to the 42. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Also, now I know Breeze is his max distance.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for
I think
first
if I
and 10. From the gun, here's Love. He's going to look deep down the field. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, it's Long.
Mine.
And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Sanders. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Here we go. Here we go. Check 43.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
Oh, you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
You don't know no better. Hey, easy. Hey, one set. Check this out.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I know he ain't got it.
To throw is Breeze. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Excuse me.
Check. Yellow lady. Check. Watch 54. Come on, D. Mine's 54.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
Whoa!
And that one covered
Normally,
beautifully.
he never
The
gets that
defender
block.
stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
I swear, Kelsey never gets that block.
Ready? You ready? 12. 11. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. Caught. Kelsey, left side. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And down right around the 37. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Breeze now on first down.
Bad throw. Thank
The
you,
attempt
Kelsey.
on the
Thank you,
dive,
Kelsey, for
and he
making up
has
for
it.
that.
What a catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 20.
Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Breeze now. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Lott. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Travis Kelce, the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play there. 58 yards.
And a first down.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will take this.
I know he got
one
the stiff
in
arm, but
for
no
a
one else hit him
touchdown.
while he was in that animation.
A 16-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Lutz now to kick this one away.
2 touchdowns out.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
He's not happy on the shotgun.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2.
Wow, he overthrew him.
And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Results in a first down.
Let's go, Mexico!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Lott. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And touchdown! Brandon Marshall, 46 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even... Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. Following throwing the botch PAT. They're set to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Breeze now on first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
21.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sanders. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Breeze to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on second down. Breeze.
He got bumped.
Now here's another interception. Picked off by Levante David. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Throwing now, Luck, sliding out of the pocket. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Flush to his right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze, and this is complete. It's Allen, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll run forward to Tariq Cohen, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, You can't have those kind of plays.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Short kick. One of the up middle take it.
I better not get a win out of that. If I get a win out of that, this game's rigged. And I didn't do it. I got the win out of that. Oh my God, he's hot. I know he's mad. I know he's mad. I know he's mad right now. He probably just threw his whole TV out the window. I'll take it though. I'll take it. I'll take it. I know he mad right now. From there, I should have got a new pack, right? I did not. Well, at least while I'm here. Wheel of coins. Let me just open up like 2 of these real quick. And one more. 4 shits and giggles. Well, back into it. Don't send me throw 5 picks again. Where his famous last words before he threw 5 picks in the next game. Let's go. No, let's see what is going on. What's going on SmackDown right now? Oh, PewDiePie got married.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, look, some might say that football's a young man's fancy, so to speak, but don't tell that to these two quarterbacks because they come in here with a lot, and I mean a lot, of NFL experience.
Hey, I like the Young Turks. I like the Baker Mayfields. I like the Patrick Mahomes. I like the Lamar Jacksons. But I do like those grizzled veterans who know how to play the game, know how to run their team, and know how to handle difficult situations. Maybe I'm just showing my age, too.
No more Spider-Man.
This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Bang, 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 bang. Easy, opposite.
Whoa, back.
They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
It's a give to Freeman running right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
I'm going to always have Josh Adams in this playbook. In this package. Why? I don't know.
The first carry for Josh Adams, the Notre Dame product. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Breeze under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready? You ready? All right. Let's go, B. Let's go. Let's get there. 56.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. Back deep, Golden Tate. Now it's Tate. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make the punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7.
Like, I don't see if we can do this.
Now Breeze.
I did it.
It's caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Emmanuel Sanders there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
I think he knows I was going to clean him if he cut back.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Brady.
Ow, okay, I switched off.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from. Where's
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Great job, making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzer.
Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted.
Get away!
Picked off by Malik Hooker, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They run on 2nd down with Adams. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20.
And that's why I like running with Josh Adams.
Philadelphia. Josh Adams. 32 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Now it's real time to see his confidence is broken. I hope it's not.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait, that 53. 50. Watch the run.
Gurley again here on 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10, then 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again.
Wait, 20.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Oh, look at the juke. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Move you back.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On play action, now Brady. Looking deep for Julio.
That's why I manned you up.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds.
And he's out of here. I said it was a good game, but you're not good. Northern Panther, what is on with SmackDown? The Revival is on SmackDown for some reason. Because the Wildcard rule was supposed to stop after SummerSlam, but the Revival has been on every show since SummerSlam. Excuse me. Hey, who told you to stop the music? Yes, exit. Wait, Jamie Noble's on SmackDown?
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Keyshawn 80.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. Slam.
The first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Wait, Buddy Murphy beat Dan Bryant? Dang, I forgot that match. I would have watched SmackDown if I remember that match happening tonight.
Running right, this is Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Buddy Murphy basically turned fade.
45. Mike, 45.
Yeah, we did.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Okay,
Nowhere to go that time.
This right tackle is 75.
Got a yard
I can't
up
remember
to
his
the
name off the
40.
top of my head.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
But he
this
annoys
big
me
defensive lineman will take the bait and
so
move
much.
laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Because he, unless I'm going against computers, he never blocks anybody out there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Adams. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Got a man. He finds Sanders. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? On first down, this is Adams. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I've had 6 people watching this, but no one stays. I'm kind of upset about that.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. You go kill. 36.
That was right.
Here's Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 20-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Here's Breeze to throw. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56.
The XFL drops tomorrow? Oh, no, it's probably just revealing some teams now.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was my tackle.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
Breeze now to throw.
Hold on to it,
but that's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now Breeze.
Touchdown, right?
Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Yellow lady, yellow lady. Watch the run, watch the run. Switch, switch, switch. 36, 36.
They'll run it. Freeman. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First quarter. Jameis Winston blocks.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, I missed him.
Finds a man, it's Olsen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 41, Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on second down. Wilson. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm going to the shotgun a little bit early, but this is me trying to see if I can get a...
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball.
Oh, he did.
He
did. He got over there.
And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, first and goal. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I have a feeling. My feeling is correct.
They come out here in the eye. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the sneak of Wilson. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman.
That's on you, dude.
And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, he He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
I told earlier.
Give him 32 on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. 20! And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a handoff to Adams. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Breeze. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll run it here with Adams. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Check, check, check.
Now a play fake. Breeze. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Slam, slam,
They run. Devontae Freeman. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the Buccaneers' 29-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action. Now Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Breeze. And Allen's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18.
A gain of 22 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
We're good. Ready.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Why would you continue to
Extra
blitz
point right down
7?
the middle. And
No,
that makes the
I'm in
score
5
14
wide.
to 7.
Why do you still blitz 7?
14. Buccaneers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Bring it a 7-minute blitz. Switch out.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
And I ran him out with him.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead.
I wanted to.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
Are you kidding me?
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
I know Torrey got speed. That's when he's trying to hit him.
Back to throw, Breeze. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
You may want to, because I'm about to start running the ball. I may take a shot, but I don't.
Breeze now.
I don't trust myself.
13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Back to the running game. It's Freeman trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Quick throw here, that's complete.
That was so dangerous.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
That was such a dangerous throw.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Little clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines.
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Here's Wilson. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And an alley run. Well, he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 31 yards there and a first down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy.
This match was almost over. Oh, then the servers got shut down too. Let me jump back in here. Let me just adjust my team, and I'm gonna call it a night. By adjust my team, I mean see if I can do a set. Excuse me. Oh, yes, I can. One, two, three. Perfect. Jana, I love you a little bit, but we don't need you. 74 catch. Man, yo, Dez, get out my face with that, Dez. Just move along. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it. You're gonna pretend we didn't see it, and we're just gonna move along. Bro's gonna pretend we didn't see anything. And also, while I'm here, you. No wonder you can't run block for shit. How much you going for an auction? 14? Yeah, bro, any bids on you though? No. Well, either way, you can up an auction house. I could use him for a theme. How much you going on auction house? Wow. Just wow. What's that? I was thinking something. You sold for that 83 one. I only need 3 for. Here's what I have up here. Well, I'm definitely using him, but first I would need to get 2 more 80s. Hopefully I get some for the cheap price. Hopefully I can get some for the cheap price, and then. Well, first I'm looking for a left tackle. Left tackle? Right tackle. He's on the right side. Right tackles are not cheap. They are not cheap at all. There's only but so many. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do instead. Jeez, elites aren't cheap. Okay, looking for this range, just 881 range. I'm mad that all these players I would actually legitimately use. Okay, here's again. Back to just right tackles in general. Cause I still have my Larry Allen that I can put there. To be honest, I don't even need an elite. I'll take a gold if it's better. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'll take a 75 Saviano overall if it's better. Yes. sometimes it's not about the color of the card. It's about his stats. I'm not losing anything in pass blocking because they're the same, and he's a much better run blocker. And he's closed. As I was saying, I'm not losing anything pass blocking. He's a much better run blocker. Now, with that being said, it says you're going for 14. It says you're going for 1400, 14k. My bad, 14k, 13k, 14k. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Get up out of here. And where you at? Where you at? Where are you at? Am I high? I might be high. I think I'm high. Am I smoking something? Okay, let me run this. Let me run this back. Let me run this back. I know I bought now him. Buy now. Check. It said I won. Hold on a second. Did anything come out? Did anything come out of my 777? 77. Okay, so I didn't buy him. Let's try this again. I mean, I got the money. No, this one's no. He's got 5 hours. No, he's not gonna block. You. No. You. No. You. Nope. Okay. So, back to you. Right to the starting lineup for you. Some of you may say my team will take a hit for that, which it does. My team, my overall drop from 81 to 80, but I have a better right tackle. At least until I upgrade this Larry Allen and eventually put him at right tackle or left tackle. or center. I can put him wherever I fucking feel like. Eventually, I need to get a better middle linebacker. Okay. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna. The more I think about it, people like I'm gonna describe, those are trash. That's a. I think those are just those are just a way for people to figure out. People who don't know how to end their videos. You're going to like this video. No, you're not. Y'all don't like none of my videos. In fact, no one even made this far. No one's made this far. Anyone who did make this far, I'll give you a kiss on the cheek. No homo.